Hello, I am Mukul Buragoy, Assistant Professor, Department of Mathematics, Digboy College, Digboy, Assam. My topic of presentation is total differential equation. First, here we should know what is total differential equation. Total differential equation means a differential equation of the form p into dx plus q into dy plus r into dz is equal to 0 is known as total differential equation where p, q, r are functions of x, y, z. For one of the example, say simple example x dy plus y plus z dy plus x into dz is equal to 0. This is a very simple example of total differential equation. That means here in case of total differential equation, form should be p dx plus q dy plus r dz is equal to 0, and p must be a function of x, y, z, q must be a function of x, y, z, and r must be a function of x, y, z. Suppose p is equal to x. If p is equal to x, directly we can say p is a function of x. But we can treat this p as a function of x, y, z also, because if p is equal to x, x can be written x plus 0 into y plus 0 into z, 0 into z, so that we can take p as a function of x, y, z. Next is how can we solve the total differential equation. Before solving total differential equation, here first we are to test the condition of integrability. Condition of integrability is p into del q by del z minus del r by del y plus q into del r by del x minus del p by del z plus r into del p by del y minus del q by del x is equal to 0. Now question is how can we find this condition of integrability. That means first to compute the to find the condition of integrability, we assume suppose u is equal to constant. U is equal to constant be a solution of the standard total differential equation. That means standard total differential equation means p dx plus q dy plus r dz is equal to 0. Now now we can compute del u by del x, del u by del y, and del u by del z. Now from the system of equations and from the original equation we can eliminate u. After eliminating u, we can find a condition, and that condition is known as the condition of integrability, and that condition is p into del q by del z minus del r by del y plus q into del r by del x minus del p by del z plus r into del p by del y minus del q by del x is equal to 0. This is the condition of integrability. Now next is method of solving total differential equation. That means to solve a total differential equation, first we have to test the condition of integrability. After that we can follow one of the following methods. That methods are, first is exact differential equation method, next is homogeneous differential equation method, next is one variable is constant, and last is method of auxiliary equation. First is auxiliary differential equation. Before that we should know what is exact differential equation. Exact differential equation means if the condition, or we find that the condition of integrability is p into del q by del z minus del r by del y plus q into del r by del x minus del p by del z plus r into del p by del y minus del q by del x is equal to 0. Here coefficient of p is within bracket, we see the coefficient of p, that is del q by del z minus del r by del y, and coefficient of q is del r by del x minus del p by del z, and coefficient of r is del p by del y minus del q by del x. Now if the coefficient of p, q, r are 0 at a time, then that differential equation is known as exact differential equation. That means we can say in another way, that means if del q by del z is equal to del r by del y, del r by del x is equal to del p by del z, and del p by del y is equal to del q by del x, then that differential equation is known as exact differential equation. In case of exact differential equation, regrouping the terms of the differential equation, we can solve it very easily. Regrouping means after arranging in a suitable way. Suppose in the differential equation is like that: x square into dy plus y into dz plus z into dy equal to 0. Now here second and third term can be regrouped. That means this can be written as d of yz. That is, this can be regrouping as x square into dx plus d of yz is equal to 0. After that we can integrate this, that is x cube divided by 3 plus yz is equal to constant. This is the solution of the differential equation. In this way we can solve exact differential equation. Suppose that differential equation is not exact. If the differential equation not exact, then we must try how can we reduce this non-exact differential equation into the exact differential equation. That means with suitable integrating factor, multiplying by some suitable integrating factor, we can reduce the non-exact differential equation into exact differential equation. After that regrouping, we can solve the differential equation very easily. Next is homogeneous differential equation. In case of homogeneous differential equation, we know that homogeneous means if P, Q, R, if P every terms of P is equal to suppose x square plus y square plus z square, then this expression is homogeneous expression. Similarly, if Q is like that, say x square plus yz plus zx, and z is also on r is also like this, then we can say that differential equation is homogeneous differential equation. That means if P, Q, R are homogeneous function of x, y, z, that means degrees of each terms are same, then one variable, say suppose z can be separated, one of the variables, suppose in general, suppose if z can be separated from the other by substituting x is equal to zu and y is equal to zv, then we can compute dx and dy. Then using all these values, the equation can be reduced in the form of which coefficient of dz may be 0 or may not be 0. After that regrouping, we can solve the differential equation very easily. Again I repeat, if the differential equation is homogeneous differential equation, that means coefficient of P, Q, R are homogeneous function of x, y, z, then suppose z can if we put x equal to zu and y is equal to zb, so that z can be separated, then we can compute the value of dx, we can compute the value of dy. Then using all these values, the above differential equation can be reduced in the form in which the coefficient of dz is 0 or may not be 0, but we can regroup it and we can solve it very easily. Next is one variable constant. Next method is one variable constant. That means if taking one variable as constant, suppose we can take x is constant. If x is constant, then dx is also 0, but in generally we assume z is constant. That means if taking one variable constant, the equation can be easily integrable. Suppose if we assume x is constant, then we cannot solve the differential equation easily, then we can suppose, but if we can take z is constant, after that the differential equation can be solved easily. In that case, we can write the differential equation, suppose z is constant, then dz is equal to 0, then after that we get the differential equation becomes p dx plus q dy is equal to 0. After that, suppose u is equal to phi z be the solution of this differential equation. Now to find the complete solution, we need to differentiate the last equation, that means p dx plus q dy is equal to 0 with respect to x, y, z, and comparing this equation with the original equation, we can compute d phi by dz. Now integrating, we can compute the value of phi, which is the required. After that we can write the required differential equation. Now fourth method is method of auxiliary equation. That means if all these three methods are not found convenient, that means we cannot solve the differential equation with the help of exact differential equation, with the help of homogeneous differential equation, and one variable method is also failed, then if we compare the original equation and the condition of integrability, we get the simultaneous equation like this: dx divided by coefficient of p. Coefficient of p is, we got already, del q by del z minus del r by del y, which is equal to dy divided by coefficient of q is equal to dz divided by coefficient of r. Here coefficient of p, q, r are from the condition of integrability, we can say the coefficient of p, q, r. Therefore, dx divided by dq by dz minus dr by dy equal to dy by coefficient of q, that means del r by del x minus del p by del z is equal to del z by coefficient of r. Coefficient of r means del p by del y minus del k by del x, which are called the auxiliary equation, and this auxiliary equation can be solved like simultaneous differential equation. That means in case of simultaneous differential equation, to solve simultaneous differential, various methods are there. One of the methods is we can find the multipliers. After that we can solve it very easily. Now here one of the example is of total differential equation is a very simple example, that is x minus y into dx minus x into dy plus z into dz is equal to 0. Now first we have to compare this differential equation with the standard differential equation. That means we can find out the value of p, q and r. Next we have to test the condition of integrability. Here condition of integrability is satisfied. After that, here we see that coefficient of p is 0, coefficient of q is also 0, and coefficient of r is also 0. Since coefficient of p, q, r are 0, therefore this is exact differential equation. Since the total differential equation here is exact differential equation, simply we have to regroup it, and after that we can solve it very easily. Now here we can regroup the if we expand the differential equation, then we can write this as x into dx minus y into dx minus x into dy plus z into dz is equal to 0. Now here we can regroup the second and third term. Now regrouping the second and third term, we can write x dx minus d of xy plus z dz is equal to 0. Integrating, we can find the solution of the differential equation very easily. Thank you so much.